Bob and Pam Plasto will never forget the night they added up all their debt.
That number was over $700,000 of debt between cars and credit cards and business loans and house stuff.
And I remember looking at him and saying, how in the world did we do this?
Bob and Pam began overspending in 2004. That's when Bob left a comfortable job as a network analyst to start a computer consulting firm. The company began to thrive. That's when Bob says he wanted to show off his success.
I had the feeling of, okay, I've owned my own business, I've got people working for me, I need to have a nice car, I need to have a nice house. We spent money and we always thought, well, we'll figure it out later. Just trying to live the American dream.
The credit card companies were happy to help couples spend more money than they had.
We justified because we would pay a good chunk off on this one or a good chunk off on this one and say, well, they're not maxed out, we're okay.
At one point we had 4 different car payments on 4 different vehicles all at the same time.
Despite their massive credit card debt, Bob and Pam always gave to their church and became CBN partners in 2004. Pam says she received hope from the 700 Club.
I believe it was Gordon that said if you have some financial difficulties, just cry out to God.
Bob was praying about their financial condition too.
That was definitely my moment of, okay, I humble myself before you, God. I've made mistakes. I'm sorry about those mistakes, and he dealt with my pride on that.
Bob and Pam drastically cut their living expenses. No more dining out or expensive trips.
For fun, we would play games. We would go for walks.
We were staying home, we were eating together as a family. We had so much more together time.
Then, Bob sold his brand new custom-designed GT Mustang.
I loved that car, and I loved that car, and I loved that car. And really felt God telling me, you have to get rid of that car. That's the icon of where you went wrong. And I bought with cash a car that I could afford.
Then the couple made another unique decision. They increased their giving.
It seemed like the more we gave, the more our debt went away.
They used a graph to track their debt. Month by month, they saw it decrease. In 2006, their business profits tripled over the former year and then doubled again in 2007. In early 2011, after only 7 years, Bob and Pam paid off the last of their $700,000 debt.
I had to evaluate really what was valuable to me in life, and it wasn't the stuff, it was the relationships. It was my family, it was my kids, it was my wife.
He can have fun making the money, and the more money he makes, the more fun I get to have giving it away. When you tithe and when you're obedient with what he gives you, he blesses you.